All right, this is Donnie and Sandra, and we are at Grumpy Bear Campground, and this is in Swain County. Swain County. Be looking for the review on that and the fun facts of Swain County. But check it out, guys. Look at these teepees here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and pretty good size too. You can rent those and stay in them. And so we'll have a link in the description below for you guys to check it out. And but we are fixing to check out a road to nowhere. It's actually called the Road to Nowhere. And so we got to do it today because tomorrow it's gonna rain. And so if we're gonna go on the road to nowhere, we need to do it when it's sunshiny. And so, but at any rate, let's check out this road and see what it's all about. I saw this kiosk here, and again, Bryson City is where we're at, and the road to nowhere is right here. And of course, it just dead ends there. What's up with that? Well, we're gonna let you know. All right, we are on Fontana Road. Fontana Road, AKA also known as the Road to Nowhere. And about 5 miles, this road is going to end. There's going to be some poles or something in the middle of the road that keeps us from going any further. From there, we have to go on foot. And that is going to take us to a tunnel where this road supposedly, I guess it just ends.
It does.
Here we are. We're still headed there. Welcome to the Road to Nowhere, a broken promise. All right, this right here is a little pull off to where you can see Fontana Lake. Is that what that is?
Yes, this is the Fontana Lake Overlook.
Fontana Lake Overlook. Now, if we keep going this way, we go to the Road to Nowhere. And as Sandra said, if we go this way, we go to the Road to Somewhere. So, you got 2 choices in life. The Road to Nowhere or the Road to Somewhere. I vote we go to the Road to Nowhere. Okay, here we are at the Road to Nowhere, and Sandra's done crossed over to the other side. And so we're parking right over here, and there's evidence of somebody bringing their horse on the Road to Nowhere. And so, they're what? You can see it and smell it. But what we're going to do is, we got some information about this Road to Nowhere I thought I'd share with you. The Road to Nowhere is the droll nickname of an unfinished 6-mile stretch of highway that is the result of an unfulfilled promise by the U.S. government. Can you believe that?
Oh my gosh.
Can you believe the U.S. government not fulfilling a promise?
Tell you what.
I tell you, what's this world coming to? To a small community in Swain County. The genesis of the road began in the 1930s and 1940s when the federal government and the Tennessee Valley Authority took over 67,800 acres of public and private land in the Graham and Swain counties to build Fontana Dam, creating Fontana Lake and part of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. In compensation for the land, which had been owned by many families for generations, the government promised to reimburse Swain County for the loss of the flooded Highway 288, which had provided access to the area. Another assurance was the construction of a road approximately 30 miles long that would follow the northern shore of the lake and help substitute for the highway and allow the displaced residents access to their family cemeteries, and we'll stop right there. We'll continue on in just a minute. Okay, here we are, closer to it. Let's continue on with some of this cool information. Begun in the 1940s, this road called Lakeview Drive extended about 6 miles by 1969, but was stalled by environmental issues. Supposedly, while Lakeview Drive was being extended in the park, it was discovered that the land on which the road was being built was a kind of rock that, when broken and exposed to rain, it tended to release sulfuric acid. There were concerns that this acid was, which was quite noticeable, would get into streams and then into lake itself, endangering the plants, fish, wildlife. Although Congressman Charles Taylor and Senator Jesse Helms obtained $16 million in federal funding for the North Shore Road project in October of 2000, the road was never completed, partly because of the projected cost of construction. It remains a sensitive issue for area residents who continue to view the road to nowhere as a broken promise. Wow. This is really something else. Yeah. You tell you what, this is where you need to come at nighttime and dare somebody to walk through it all alone, no flashlight. Wow. That is an echo. Woohoo! Golly.
Both sides are graffitied up all the way down.
Oh my goodness. Look at this. Wow. I'd say what, that's about maybe 50 feet? You know, those cracks don't make me feel any better. Wow. This is spooky. I'm not sure how much the camera's going to get of this, but there is a huge crack, and there's water actually flowing out of it. I'm not sure how much it's going to get of it, but that right there is going to eventually cause this thing to erode to where it may have a partial collapse. Over here, here's another one. And it's actually, at one point in time, it actually had some stuff fall off of it. That is absolutely just amazing. It's scary, but yeah, you can see some huge cracks. Yeah, all this. And this is right here at the entrance. Probably a good time to go through some more information.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see the paper pretty good. We got our information on this piece of paper. It keeps getting darker and darker. It says here, despite the difficult social and political issues surrounding the road, it offers some of the least crowded views of the Smoky Mountains National Park. Beginning about 3 miles outside of Bryson City, the drive provides views of Fontana Lake and the Tuckasegee River, as well as encounters with woodlands and many small streams. Several hiking trails, like the approximately 44-mile Lakeshore Trail, lead from the road to some of the highlights of the park, including its highest peak, Klingman's Dome, reached by Nolan Creek Trail. And so, anywho, let's go all the way through it just to say we did. It just keeps getting darker and darker and darker. On the screen, at least on the GoPro here, it's showing just as a little white dot. Okay, we're about what, halfway?
Probably.
We're about halfway in this thing. And it is, can you shine on the ground? I don't think the camera's really gonna get anything. It looked like it's just like a gravel dirt. It's not paved or anything that I could see. But I'm telling you one thing right now, you talk about a spooky tunnel. From the pictures online that I saw of this thing, I swore it might have been maybe, I don't know, 30, 40 feet deep. No, this thing is huge. This tunnel is long.
It's very long.
And so, and what is very unsettling, pun intended, is that since this thing is really, I don't know if it's really even monitored by anybody, if it's not being cared for, we saw some pretty significant little cracks in the walls. And that's
There's one right there.
what?
There's one going up there.
Yeah, I don't even know if this thing is going to even, yeah. I don't know if this is even going to get it. The closer I get to the, oh wow, you can feel as I'm talking, the echo starts getting more shallow and more shallower.
Yeah. Also, it's a lot cooler in here too.
Yeah. It's real cool. I wonder if bats ever get in here.
Oh, don't even say that.
It's a perfect place for them.
There's a big crack.
Yeah, there's a big crack up there.
From right there.
Like it's just,
The mountain crack, like right there.
uh-huh.
But yeah, there's graffiti all the way down on both sides.
I don't know if it's just me, but my ears feel like they're gonna pop.
Yeah. Almost out. Yeah, it's just screaming.
Yeah. Yeah, like right here. Here's an area where the wall is just kind of deteriorating. Cool. Oh, that's just too cool. I'm on top of the road to nowhere. Yes, I am. I'm on top of this thing. There's the tunnel there. And there's enough graffiti on this thing to see it from space. I thought I don't know if it looks like a little trail that comes through, but you can see somewhat of a trail system up in this way and down through there. And but this is where I came up at. I don't know, I was thinking there was a bigger, at least from the pictures online of this place, I thought there was almost like a bridge is what I thought it was. And so, but that's cool. Alrighty, we are here. This is the end of it. The tunnel is just beyond there. It says that you can backcountry camp, but it does require a permit, and this just starts a little trail here. But the last of the information that I have, okay, the last part of it says on the information that I have that the legal issue of whether to build the road was finally resolved in February of 2010 when the U.S. Department of Interior signed a settlement agreement to pay Swain County $52 million in lieu of building the road. In 2018, the last payment was made. In the settlement, the state of North Carolina manages the principal and the county receives the interest each year. Interesting. You would think, though, that some of that money would go to the families who gave up their land. And so I'm not sure. I'm not really understand that. And so, but there you go, folks. That is the information that I have on the road to nowhere. And Sandra and I can definitely say that we did it. We came up the road to nowhere. And I will say this, if you guys want yourself a good spooky place to come to this tunnel here at nighttime and have your little initiation. Let somebody walk through it with no flashlight. We didn't see anything that you could stumble over.
No.
But we did pass somebody who said it was haunted.
Yes.
They heard stories about this place being haunted, and so I don't know. And so I haven't heard, out of all the information that I got on this place, nothing said that it was haunted. And so, but that's how you give this right here enough time, if it's around for another 50 years or so, and they'll have a whole urban legend on this place. That's the way I'm serious, guys. With the urban legends and ghost stories you guys hear me share, a lot of them start off with this type of stuff right here. Exactly. And so you got something that has a truthful background or root to it, and then it kind of little fanciful little stories and little things are added here and there, and then you have yourself a full-blown ghost story or an urban legend to it. And so but anyhow, come on out and check out the road to nowhere. You guys, they what?
Journey through the road to nowhere.
Yeah, journey through the road to nowhere. You guys take care.